Don't blame them at all because it is giga late right now in Europe. So PAPI is full degen at like 6 a.m. Jesus.
Yeah, we do have a pretty late night coming out, so I do think for players like this, PAPI is one that plays in these tournaments quite a lot. He probably has adjusted his sleep schedule, probably does have the full gen sleep schedule, the Clem style, wake up at 4 p.m. or whatever it is. Bright and early, you know, getting ready for the day.
Shaking my head. Yeah, I mean, shout out to all the Europeans that played because I just checked. It is 7 a.m. In Poland right now. And the tournament started a couple of hours ago. So these guys have been up all night. You know, PAPI, Ziomek, whoever else was here from Europe as well. Quickly going over it. I'm sure there were more. PAPI, Ziomek. Oh no, you know what? They're the only degens. I'm calling them out.
You're just calling them out. Yep. You're just like, yep. This is not normal.
This is why are you here?
Aye. Well, we'll have to see if the late night is worth it for PAPI, as we do have him spawning here in the bottom left-hand corner, the purple Protoss People Eater, playing for Infernales Esports. It is PAPI.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of data under the sea, we have the North American Protoss player herself, representing Team License to Kill. LPK. It is Nina.
Yeah, and we do see Nina this time. Does look like she's actually going for the gate expand. And meanwhile, PAPI going for the same opening that we saw him playing against Trigger on this map, with the double gas gate expand.
Oh, exactly. So slight differences here in the build here. This does mean that PAPI most likely looks to go into a much faster Stargate, is more than likely willing to delay his natural base, or is setting himself up to delay it if he needs to, may even want to. I'm curious.
Yeah, we do see the probes taking, just trading shots on either side of the map. No one throwing down their Nexus just yet, but nothing too crazy up this time.
And nothing too crazy yet. There's no probes out on the map. There's not going to be any kind of weird proxy from either one of our players. So something a little bit more standard, a little bit more straight up, as PAPI is forced to produce that Zealot. Oh, Nina is able to cut that Zealot and throws down her Nexus.
Yeah, so a small advantage there. We will have to see if PAPI does elect to use his Zealot to put on a little bit of pressure, as we do see the Stargate coming out for Nina as well, and an Adept from PAPI. Something a little different.
Yeah, interesting choice here, as there we go. He does finally lock that probe in the main base, and the probe is able to confirm the Stargate timing, and Nina is fully aware that the Stargate is that much later, and that it is on the way. So if Nina wants to, she can start Phoenix production.
Yeah, we did see in the previous game, PAPI was looking to go for a little bit of a Phoenix Wars. Didn't manage to get himself into that, but he has shown his willingness, so it is possible that we could see that this time around.
Yeah. I mean, the onus is, or the choice right now is on Nina, just because her Stargate is so much more faster compared to her opponent. But right now, she's not really making use of it yet. We are seeing that Adept across the map, and ooh, the wall is not a wall, so the Adept gets in.
Yeah, and it does look like she is trying to deny the scout on this Stargate using the probes. Oh, does get the wraparound. Really nice job there, and I think she'll almost take that Adept out.
Oh, almost, but not quite. The Adept barely manages to survive, but the Adept doesn't scout the tech. Again, the Stargate wasn't a part of the wall. It was hidden, so PAPI's in the dark, and because of that, he has to try and play this out safe.
Yeah, this Oracle will be a little bit of a surprise, and we're even seeing, oh, she's going to bank for 2 Oracles. Very sneaky. A little bit of a gamble on the fact that PAPI will not go for a Phoenix first, but this isn't the case.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no reason for PAPI to do so because he just doesn't know if it's a Stargate or a Twilight Council. The Oracle, to be fair, is now moving out across the map, as they do end up passing each other, and PAPI does have a shield battery in the main, not in the natural.
Yeah, so we will just position these Stalkers down in the natural to shoo away this Oracle, but the Oracle going to get a few shots as it goes past. Actually doesn't manage to take out that probe, so a little bit of a waste of their energy there. Does look like she was dealing with something on her side of the map at the same time.
Yeah, it was the Oracle of PAPI. He gets 3 probe kills, and Nina's doesn't accomplish anything at all. Thankfully, she does deactivate the Pulsar Beam, meets up with the second Oracle, and now she has that one-shot potential. So even though there's a shield battery, if timed correctly, Nina can still kill probes.
Yeah, and that is exactly what she's going for. Looks like the double Oracle was a little bit of a surprise to PAPI, and we see 4 probes going down straight away. Going to see those extra gas probes going down as well, so nice damage coming out from Nina.
Yeah, exactly. It still has a little bit of energy left over. 6, 7, 8, 9, oh my, 10? Oh, 10? Oh my god!
Ooh, well, yeah, very nice micro. Does take out 1 Oracle for the troubles, but I think that's definitely worth it for Nina. That's so much damage, and we see PAPI immediately throw down a DT Shrine. I do believe that's in response, as he was going Blink already.
There we go. He does have that Dark Shrine in the same position that he had it in that series against Trigger, but he's lost so many workers. Nina well ahead, going to be expanding and taking a 3rd base, and thankfully Nina is playing this out safe and is going for a Robo.
Yeah, she does have her Robo coming up at a much more timely time, and does have the Oracle alive as well. So if that Oracle does have energy left over on it, if there is an emergency situation with those DTs, she can recall it home and get the revelation on this.
Definitely. So Nina's going to have a multitude of ways to gather that detection. We'll see if she goes for an Observer first to already get it. Meanwhile, the Oracle dips in, takes a lot of hits, but 2 more probes go down.
Yeah, just trading a little bit of life for those 2 more hits. We do see Nina as well going into some Phoenix of her own, and she's getting the Observer as well, so she will be completely safe from any of this DT stuff. And I think the Phoenix as well, probably just to deal with any Prism or this Oracle.
Yeah, just to make sure that she has nothing to worry about. The Oracle goes down, only 1 Phoenix, so just to support a little bit, the Observer is coming out, and the Observer may just come across this proxy location, or is just chilling here outside the natural, exactly where it needs to be.
Wow, yeah, maybe Nina got a glimpse of that last game, but she's exactly in the right position she needs to be in to find these DTs. I think she does even catch a glimpse of them, and she will track them down.
Wow, she may have been watching, because as she does hunt down the DTs, and she does get the Archon before the recall. When we were casting Trigger versus PAPI, I believe DaveTesta was casting Ziomek versus Davo, so Nina had time to watch.
Yeah, it does look like she was aware of the positioning and aware of this strategy as well. So she's all over it here. And considering what a great lead that she had from all the damage with the Oracles and getting up the 3rd earlier as well, this is a very commanding position she finds herself in.
Oh, definitely. We even have some safety cannons being thrown down as well, so she doesn't want to leave anything to chance. She knows how far ahead she is, and she just needs to solidify her position here even further. And now it's PAPI playing a little bit from behind.
Yeah, I do like this, just getting a little bit of extra safety at home before she moves out. So this could be a signal that she's looking for an aggressive timing now.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, the Prism is on the way, +1 is on the way as well. With that Prism, she can reinforce across the map. Looking at our gateway count, she does have 3, 4th on the way, so 4 gates in total. That's plenty. There we go, 2 more. There we go, so 6, 7, oh my god. And PAPI, he does have some shield batteries, don't get me wrong. He will have an overcharge available, but only 1 shield battery here at the 3rd.
Yeah, even a 4th gateway going down for Nina, and it looks like she's just going to fully commit to the Stalkers. No Zealots on the way, but I do like this for her. She's a very strong micro-based player, especially with these Stalkers. She's well known for her Stalker Disruptor style, so I'm excited to see some of these trades coming through here now as she sets up for the attack.
Yeah, exactly. She's currently well ahead when it comes to that Stalker count. A couple of Zealots are going to be able to pull away some of those auto attacks and tank a little bit here for PAPI. He's now fully aware of the positioning of the army. He knows he needs to try and muster some kind of defense. He tried to slip in with his DT, but the cannon did force him back.
Yeah, it's a nice cannon position there, just taking care of both bases there. So Nina will be able to keep herself safe at home while she sets up for this push. Meanwhile, taking a 4th behind this, just looking further forward into the game, extending her lead. Does see the Immortal here, so sets off the barrier there and probably will just back off now and then jump back in and finish that one off. There she is. Yeah,
yeah,
beautiful player.
Dives on the Immortal immediately. We do have the overcharge, so she's forced to back off, but again, the overcharge was not in time to save said Immortal. And I just love not just the fact that she's taking it forth, but it is directly behind her army as well, so it's like very well defended, very well fortified.
Yeah, very well thought out play, and this Stalker count is starting to get pretty scary, going up into +2 as well. She does just back off a little bit there. Happy with the damage that she has, happy with the lead with the 4th base. She's just gonna reposition a little.
Yeah, I guess she's just backing up. She does end up finding that DT, so the DT does go down. And you could argue that maybe she could have just pressured a little bit more. But you could also argue that, hey, backing off now and maintaining that lead could be useful because PAPI has room to expand, take a 4th, and expose himself.
Yeah, for sure. Just Nina taking a lead and just extending it. Went ahead, get further ahead, as Artosis would say. Even seeing the DT shrine coming up, so a bit more of a spreading out into some different techs, and does look like she's trying to find this DT shrine. Isn't able to find it, but does find the 4th base.
Yeah, and this time there is no shield battery or cannon in position. We do have one Immortal in the back line though, and PAPI, he just dives on in.
Yeah, these Zealots getting a really nice engagement on the Stalkers over on the left here. Nina accidentally cornering herself a little bit there, and these Zealots are trading really well with the Stalkers. I do not think this is a good trade for Nina.
Wow, exactly. The Zealots are the real MVPs here. Nina, she's trying to warp in another wave of Stalkers, but it's not going to be enough. The Prism is going to go down.
Yeah, Nina doing as best as she can just to deal with the Immortals and the Stalkers while kiting the Zealots, but quite a few Zealots making it out of that one, and suddenly this game's looking very close. The supplies are tied up again.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Nina may be ahead when it comes to the economy, and that is true, and she is trying to work on, I think I saw it, the Dark Shrine, so she can morph in Archons at some point, and she desperately needs them if she wants to deal with these Zealots.
Yeah, she will be able to start working into that different tech. So we do see quite a few DTs being warped in now. We do see the charge beginning to be invested in, but it does look like she's going to look for a little bit of a backstab with these DTs, maybe trying to set up a little bit of an attack on the 4th as a distraction while slipping in those DTs. Yeah. And I don't know if there's any detection in the natural or main for PAPI.
We do have a cannon at the 3rd. We have a cannon just now finished at the natural, but there is nothing in the main. There is no detection here in the main base, and Nina may be aware of that. Actually, she just goes straight for the robo.
Yeah, committing straight for the robo. Doesn't manage to take it out before that observer pulse, but that does set PAPI quite far behind anyway, losing that robo. Does manage to cancel in that warp in as well.
Yeah, these DTs finding a surprising amount of damage here. Also gets a full scout off as well of the tech, confirming the Templar Archives, confirming the Charge Archon transition. DTs will eventually be cleaned up. PAPI! No! The move command!
I love that. I think you would have said PAPI there, whether it was PAPI or not.
Yeah.
PAPI, no!
100%.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. This is something that you do see with these players because they have such a high rate of multitask. They try to get all these tasks done very quickly so they can jump to the next one, and didn't quite finish off that one there, but he does have a formidable push coming here. Very nice army, a lot of good tech here with the 4 Archons, the 3 Immortals, and we are seeing mass charge a lot from Nina.
Jesus, emphasis on the mass, because that's a lot of charge. Let's make. Would you have disruptors to help zone away the army? There we go. The second Nova is going to be going off. It does find a connection on the Stalkers.
Very nice hit there with the Nova, but with these Zealots being bunched up at the front here, the Archons are going to absolutely shred through them.
Exactly, we have a flanking disruptor. Another Nova does connect on those Stalkers. The 3rd Nova actually finds a connection as well. A little bit of friendly fire, but again, the majority on the Stalkers of PAPI. His Stalker count is really being thinned out.
Yeah, these Novas have been absolutely devastating, but it looks like there's no battery overcharge for Nina. Possibly she used that a little bit too early in the fight here. And these 3 Immortals that have still survived are quite dangerous here, but Nina does manage to get the Zealot warp in and takes out 2 of those right away.
Oh, exactly. She takes down both of those Immortals. We have the reinforcements coming in, and PAPI has to do so much more because back at home, his natural is dead. We had a massive Zealot run by, and PAPI just gave it up. GG gets called, and Nina takes the first game.
Wow, yeah, I didn't even see that warp in coming in from the rear there, but Nina taking fantastic trades with the Disruptor on the front there, manages to defend with less and get the damage she needs, and takes the lead going into this grand finals.
Yeah, I was also kind of questioning her choice of Mass Zealot, especially against the 6 Archons of PAPI. But I guess I should have just had more faith in her Disruptor control, because the Disruptors, basically every single Nova connected and got value in some way.
Yeah, the Zealots just managing to tie down that army for long enough, managing to bait out some of those blinks as well, and she lands some devastating Nova shots.
Oh yeah. GG, well played, Nina. Things looking amazing for her at the start of the game, then things were slipping away a little bit after PAPI had a great engagement, but she was able to pull it back in the end. Very back and forth game number 1 here. Even though like Nina had such a strong lead early on, it was also impressive that PAPI was able to pull it back so well.
Yeah, we do. I did forget about that lead that was at the start for Nina. She got so much damage with those oracles, so far ahead on the economy, but took a little bit of a bad fight against the Zealots of PAPI. Just got caught a little bit off guard with the positioning there, but she manages to find her way back into the game.
Oh, she does, and now we dive into game number 2, potentially the final game of our grand finals. We'll see where this takes us.
But for now, it takes us to Cosmic Sapphire, and spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is our Protoss player playing for Infernales Esports. It is the Purple People Eater himself. It is PAPI.
You're really committed to the Purple People Eater, huh?
Yep.
You don't even know if it's real.
I don't know if he hates it. He probably hates it.
He could love purple people, I don't know. And he's purple himself, what do you say? Spawning in the top left-hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire, we have his opponents. We have the red Protoss player herself, representing Team License to Kill. Out the gate, it is Nina.
Yeah, and we do have something that we haven't seen tonight so far. We have a 2-gate PvP.
Oh my god. It's crazy, mate. Neither one of our players tried to expand here or get their wall up and running on the low ground. I'm sure if Trigger or Max Pack were here, they would 100%. But here, neither player is willing to take that risk.
Yeah, so we are going to be treated to something a little bit different here, which does mean... What does it mean, Light?
Oh,
we get to play.
It's the best game in PvP.
The unit game.
What?
Wish I had a better name for that.
What first 2 units are gonna pop up? The unit game.
We do have. Which purple people will it be?
Will it be? What's it gonna be? Is it gonna
be? Double Adept.
Double Adept? Double Adept?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
fine.
Yeah.
Just had the wrong base. You know?
Oh my god. So much more aggressive opener here from Nina, which makes sense. Makes sense. The Adepts are ideally looking to try and bypass these Stalkers of PAPI. Both players still unawares of what units are going for, but that is the role here of these initial probes, looking to try and get eyes on that.
Yeah, so both players will just be poking around trying to see if they can get an eye on what the first 2 units are. It is important for PAPI that he does have his probe just waiting up on the top of the round so he can throw down a shield battery and block out those Adepts. In PvP, they can get a lot of damage, but we do see him going for some Adepts of his own. So a little bit of a sneaky opening here, showing the first 2 Stalkers straight across the map, and is going to look to sneak out those Adepts.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now because Nina just completely, she goes the long way around, she avoids the Stalkers, and now she's here across the map. We do have a probe kind of in position. Hopefully PAPI can respond. There we go. He will throw down that shield battery just in time, and now across the map we have that Stalker on Stalker battle. It looks like Nina shot first though. Up. Ooh.
Yeah, so it looks like these Stalkers are going to trade out. PAPI with the slight lead on this as well. He's going to win that little exchange, and meanwhile winning the exchange of the Adepts in the bottom left-hand corner as well. It does look like he shaded after those Adepts and was able to take almost take one out.
Yeah, it looks like he did take one out as well. Looking at the units lost, have one Stalker and one Adept going down here for Nina, so her opener didn't really work out for her. Oh boy, and now PAPI gets across something and gets in.
Ooh. Yeah, this is something that we see often in mirror matchups, is small wins in the early unit skirmishes can lead to pretty big advantages later on, but does trade out those Adepts for probes.
Does trade them out in the end. Meanwhile, we don't have further Adept production. Instead, we did see that PAPI also went for an Oracle. Nina went for double Oracle. They did run past each other. Did Nina notice, though? We do have one Stalker here to defend. The rest of the Stalkers are moving in from the natural.
Yeah, forced to quickly pull these probes out of the way, but won't be able to do so without first losing 3 of them. So not a bad start to the harassment there from PAPI. She does manage to notice, that the probes weren't mining, gets her straight back on, and PAPI has his natural completely evacuated, realizing the danger of these the oracles.
Exactly, we have 4 Stalkers and a shield battery. This double Oracle opener from Nina isn't going to find too much damage at all, only gets a single probe for her troubles, and PAPI has a pretty massive worker lead as a result, not just because of the Oracle back and forth, but also because of the Adepts.
Yeah, really solid defense from PAPI, and some good trades coming out in the opening skirmishes. Does find himself in quite a lead, so we'll have to see what Nina opts to do to try to get herself back into this one.
Oh boy, exactly. We'll see. I mean, she's able to find a couple more probes, barely keeping her oracles alive here. Gets 2 probes in total, and because they're still alive, they can always dip in again and try and get a little bit more damage done, as both players are transitioning here into Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, neck and neck on the Blink there, so it will just be down to who wants to take the earlier third, who wants to take the earlier gateways as well. And I think for PAPI, with the small lead that he has, is quite comfortable just to go a little bit heavier into these Stalkers.
Oh, exactly, because he doesn't just have a 3rd and 4th gate on the way. He has a 5th gate on the way as well. He's looking to delay his 3rd base and just hammer down that Stalker key. Yeah,
much more aggressive approach coming out here from PAPI. Instead of going for the 3rd himself, it does look like he's going to try to deny the 3rd of Nina and find himself ahead in that way.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to have a lot of Stalkers to work with. Meanwhile, Nina's trying to establish her own 3rd. Oh my God, we have a pylon right next to it? Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah, this is very aggressive. We have seen that PAPI does like to be aggressive with these little proxy pylons around the map. He did the same thing when he was playing the DTs, and we do see with those gateways finishing up, he's actually going to make a gateway himself. That beautiful blink.
Oh my God, that was insane. And with that, he's now diving on top of the army. The force fields aren't helping whatsoever. We do have one stasis trap outside the natural base, but I don't even know if that's going to come into play. She's trying to bait him in. She does!
Wow, very nice job there, baiting into the stasis trap. PAPI's reactions were so fast finding that first stasis trap. Maybe his probe in the bottom left actually saw that being put down. But Nina manages to push him away and completely changes the tide of this little engagement.
Wow, exactly. With this, she's going to be able to hold on to her 3rd base. She shuts down that army, but the stasis trap has run out, and PAPI isn't done. He dives straight into the natural base.
Yeah, unfortunately does also leave that gateway to finish. Maybe a little bit of frustration there, not being able to get this engagement to work the way that he was intending. But he does manage to get into the main and take out a lot of probes.
Yeah, exactly. So he may end up losing all these Stalkers. He goes for a bit of a recall, and he will save 4 Stalkers in the end. Oh, and got 9 probes for his troubles. He's trying to take his own 3rd base. He's still ahead in the workers, but not for long, especially because of this 3rd. So he has to find more damage.
Yeah, putting a bit of damage on these pylons, but I do worry that, yeah, that was maybe a little bit of frustration coming out from PAPI trying to force the damage when after that massive stasis trap, it wasn't really there, but he does get a lot of probe kills, so he does tie up the probe count.
He does tie it up for the time being. He's warping in another massive wave of Stalkers to reinforce here. He actually still has a Stalker lead, so Nina has to be careful, because even though she has this 3rd, there are no shield batteries, there's no side defense.
Yeah, very quick to throw up the Guardian Shield and turn on this. Nice little force field there just to mess up the micro a little bit there for PAPI, and she does have the better concave.
Yeah, despite having the lower Stalker count, she takes a little bit of a better fight, but there we go. The numbers are still here for PAPI. The boys are being pulled. The Oracle is trying to come into play as well. Maybe with the boys, Nina can hold on.
Yeah, some good micro there, just getting all her shots off while PAPI is forced to kite these probes a little bit. She will take the lead here and buy herself enough time to get this third up safely. And losing 5 probes, while it is annoying, I think she still will like her position here.
Yeah, it's one of those things where she could afford to lose some workers there, like as long as she was able to hold on to the third base, which was faster if you remember. So she holds on. PAPI does have a worker lead though, but at least Nina's able to again establish that third base, move on from here. We have Immortals on the way. PAPI going in the other direction, working towards Chargelot Archon.
Yeah, so this will probably favor PAPI a little bit if he can get the fights to happen on his terms. The Zealots do shred through Immortals. They're really good against them, but Nina did a good job of resetting the Stalker count quite a lot of PAPI. PAPI had a very formidable amount of Stalkers there, and this does mean that she can take map control now.
Oh boy, exactly. You know, PAPI is forced to stay at home, forced to stay here at his third base location. I do appreciate that Nina has been working on some Immortals because, I mean, you know, from what we've seen, it has just been nothing but Stalkers from PAPI. But hopefully she can also keep up with his tech switching as well, whether it's going into Disruptors again or going into Immortals of her, or sorry, Archons of her own.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised to see her go into Disruptors. It is something she's very strong with, quite a stylistic approach that she has, and we do see that Robo Bay going down.
There we have it, the tech of choice. We have a second Robo as well, so double Disruptor production is going to be on the way. Nina's even taking a fourth base behind this as well. So now I feel like the onus is on PAPI. I feel like the timer is a little bit on PAPI, because even though Charger Archon is great to begin with, Disruptors can outscale them.
Yeah, Nina definitely getting into her comfort zone. This is where she likes to be, on those 2 Robos, pumping out the Disruptors, pumping out the Stalkers, just using her micro to be all over the map and take good trades. But PAPI, recognizing that he is on a bit of a timer here, doesn't have his fourth on the way at all. I do think he's going to be going all in to get some damage here.
Oh yeah, he's very committed. He cut probes well long ago, mate. He wants to go in. He wants to try and crush this position. We do have a shield battery. We do have overcharge. The choke point is not what we want to push in, so he rotates around. He goes up the ramp.
Yeah, there is a second shield battery here, but I really like to look at the army from Nina here. It does activate the shield battery overcharge, but unfortunately that is on the front. And these Zealots are getting right on top of these Stalkers.
Yeah, exactly. Nina's forced to kite all the way back. Bear in mind that Nina can afford to lose her fourth base. She doesn't have to hold on to it. PAPI is all in.
Yeah, and this Disruptor, this is the first Disruptor we've seen, so this might be quite a surprise. The Blink not off charge, but he does manage to back off. But this is buying really important time for Nina. Ooh. Oh, and she gets a Prism.
Yeah, very nice target fire there by Nina. She does take down the Prism. She does stop all the reinforcements. The Zealot count has run out. GG gets called, and Nina takes game number 2. She takes a series, and she is our Dave Testa Friday Night Fight #1 champion.
Wow, congratulations to Nina. Really good job there, and such fast reactions to be able to take out that Prism. Things could have looked completely different if that warp-in got through, but Nina showing her mastery in the PvPs to take out the win.
Oh, exactly. GG, well played. Nina so comfortable in PvP, especially because, again, PvP is such a prevalent matchup in North America specifically. We saw that Trigger wasn't quite able to pull it off, but Nina made up for it where that was concerned. She takes down PAPI, and that's no small feat either. That's no small victory, because this tournament has quite a hefty prize pool. She walks away with 58 USD. Damn.
Yeah, not bad at all. Definitely worth staying up a little bit late for that one, but at the same time, condolences to PAPI. I know he was staying up much later, probably just happy to be able to go to sleep now, and yeah, he does walk away with a little bit of money as well, so not all for nothing.
Yeah, not for nothing at all. GG, well played. And yeah, I mean, it was really cool to it was really cool to be a part of this. Again, I actually don't know how frequent this is going to be. Hold, you know what? Will this be a regular thing? I don't know. Let's find out here, right now. What is Dave Testa gonna say, or is he going? Oh,
Daily, mate. Every day.
Daily, every day.
You're casting again in 5 hours.
Oh my god. DaveTesta says, I changed the times up. I'll try to do it at a decent Australian time. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. I hope try and make it regular. Try and be a little bit consistent, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Yeah, massive shout out to DaveTesta because again, like, he has a lot of passion for the scene and this wouldn't be happening without him. He just, yeah, he's always willing to invest. Always.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Dave. And yeah, you can also, for all these tournaments, you can go over to his channel as well and watch his cast as well. And I know he does some other streams as well. Sometimes he's casting the EPT Open Cups. Sometimes he's playing some of his own games. I know he's quite a creative Protoss player, so it's a fun stream that he's got going on over there.
Creative, huh? That's
yeah, creative.
Okay. I can get behind that. GG, well played. Yeah, with that, of course, be sure to be here for the next one. Follow Dave on social media because I'm sure he will post whenever the next one goes live. I hope so anyway. Over on his Twitter, DaveTesta. And with that, we are going to be done for the evening. My god, we have been live for 6 hours. Thank you so much. Massive shout out to AsherBro as well. Thank you for joining me at such short notice. Like, it was very impromptu. Thank you.
Yeah, bright and early in the morning, but it's no problem at all. And now you get to eat, puppy.
I'm fucking starving, man. Oh my god, thank you so much. Asher, why don't you tell the people where can they find more of you? Because unlike you've said before, mate, you've got Twitter.
Yeah. I have to look it up every time. One of these days I'll find out what it is.
AsherBro. AsherBro 1.
Yeah. AsherBrother 1.
That's it.
Yeah. If you want to see more of the casting cat, I don't really know what I'm saying when I say see more of because I don't post on it. But you can follow me and I'll see your follow and I'll be like, oh, that's cool. But where can they find you, Light?
Yeah, you can you can follow me at light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. I stream throughout the week. I try and stream on a daily basis, but I may take the day off because because we just casted for 6 hours and I need a break. I just need a break, man. But you can follow me there at light_VIP. And you know what? Ash is sometimes there as well. Not just in the chat, but also stream snipe. It's been a while since you stream sniped me. It's been a while. I'm grateful. Thank you.
It's alright. It'll come.
Oh no.
Once you start getting too comfortable, once you start, if I see that you haven't been facing mech in a little while, I'll do what has to be done.
Oh no. You know, I got in a call with Jadoff last night. And I was like, mate, what's going on? Why do you keep playing mech versus me? And he's laughing. He's like, mate, I only play mech versus you.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, man?
I don't think I've played mech on ladder for probably 2 years. I only play it against you. I literally don't play it at all. Apart from that.
You're both fucking apes. Animals, mate. You're both animals. Aye. So if you want to watch me struggle to beat mech, struggle to beat bio, struggle to beat Terran in general, then follow me over on my Twitch channel. But if you're only interested in our casting, in our broadcasting, then follow us on the Cranky Ducklings, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Discord. We're all over the place over on the Cranky Ducklings. And we even have a YouTube channel where all of our VODs are uploaded. So if you enjoy our casting and if you want to listen to more of it, but you can't tune in live, or it's at like a bad hour, check us out on YouTube. We got you covered. Yeah,
absolutely. And we did just have someone in the chat posting There is a match arena as well for these Dave Fridays. So if you want to contribute to the prize pool, I do believe that will be going towards the players, and hopefully not too late on that one either. So that is available there. Yeah, looks like donations will go directly to the prize pool.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Match Arena. The link is there in the chat. We don't have the command set up, but it is there nonetheless. So you can support the tournament even further. I believe all the money goes straight to the players. None of it goes to the casters. It's all about the players here. And yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of the support. We'll see you guys next time. We're gonna give someone a raid. I think Nina was streaming, but I think she just stopped her stream. Regardless, we will give someone a raid to give them some love and some support.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on, for joining us, guys, and hope you enjoyed the games. Hope you enjoyed the PvPs.
Yes. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry. Tomorrow is ESL Open Cup Asia, but we'll see you guys in 15 hours.
Oh no.
As I'll be casting with Kuro a show match. The Cranky Ducklings have a best of 7 against Alpha X.
Nice. Good luck.
Yes.
Hope to see some of the new signings there as well.
Oh yeah. They will be there. So some new faces, maybe some old faces. Starduck has said maybe.
If he's awake.
If he's awake, he'll be there as well. So we are playing a show match in around 14 to 15 hours. I'm gonna try and nap before that and try and be there. After that, ESL Open Cup Asia is gonna be tomorrow as well. So we have plenty of StarCraft here over the weekend.
There we go. So thank you very much, guys, and hope to see you around for those as well.
Yes. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.